These are the top 5 small forwards of all time, in my opinion. Number 5, Scottie Pippen. In his career, he averaged about 16 points, 6.5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals under a block, and shot about 47.5% from field, 32.5% from 3, and 70.5% from the free throw line. But in his best season, which is one of the 1.5 years that Michael Jordan wasn't playing basketball and was playing baseball, he averaged about 22 points, 8.5 rebounds, 5.5 assists, 3 steals under the block, and shot 49% from field, 32% from 3, and 66% from the free throw line. In his career, he made 7 All-Star teams and got 1 All-Star MVP. He made 2 All-Defensive Second Teams, 8 Defensive First Teams, 2 All-NBA Third Teams, 2 All-NBA Second Teams, and 3 All-NBA First Teams, and he led the league in steals once. Strengths are defense, slashing, and the bank shot, being one of the best to ever do the bank shot, and weaknesses with 3-point and free throw shooting. Most people could say that he was a part of the best duo, trio, and one of the best teams of all time, which you could say is a good thing or a bad thing. It's really your opinion. And he's one of the best defenders to never win a DPOY. Number 4, Julius Erving. So I was conflicted on who to put number 5 and 4 between Julius Erving and Scottie Pippen, because Scottie Pippen has more championships. Matter of fact, the difference between Scottie Pippen and Julius Erving is more than Julius Erving's. But yeah, but Julius Erving had the better stats, but I ended up putting Julius Erving higher, as you could tell. So he averaged about 24 points, 8.5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and about 1.5 blocks. He shot 50.5% from field, 30% from 3, and 77.5% from free throw line. In his best season, though, he averaged 32 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, 2.5 steals, about 2 blocks. He shot 49.5% from field, 21% from 3, and 77.5% from the free throw line. He made 11 All-Star teams and got 2 All-Star MVPs. He made 2 All-NBA second teams, 5 All-NBA first teams, and 1 MVP. He got 1 championship. His strengths are slashing, his athleticism, and actually pretty surprisingly his rebounding. And his weaknesses are defense and shooting. You may say he has good defense, but he was just good at getting steals and blocks. That isn't really defense. Defense is how good you can cover someone. So the amount of steals and blocks he averaged would be about 2.5. So out of probably 20 times the person he was covering shot it, he basically stopped it like 3.5 times from his steals and blocks. So they could hit every other shot. He wasn't really that good at defense. He was just good at getting steals and blocks. And most of his stuff was like in the ABA. He's the best ABA player of all time, which is one reason why you don't see him having a lot of awards, because these are NBA awards, not ABA awards. Counting his ABA achievements, he would probably be a top 10 player all time. He was amazing in the ABA, and by the time he got to the NBA, he was still in his prime, but he was starting to get a bit older and stuff like that. Number 3, the trade. Kevin Durant. He averaged about 27 points, 7 rebounds, 4.5 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block, and shot 49.5% from field, 38.5% from 3, and 88.5% from the free throw line. In his best season, he averaged 32 points, 7.5 rebounds, 5.5 assists, 1.5 steal, a bit over half of a block, and shot 50.5% from field, 39% from 3, and 87.5% from free throw line. He made 12 All-Star teams, got 2 All-Star MVPs, made all rookie first team and 1 rookie of the year. He made 4 All-NBA second teams and 6 All-NBA first team. He has 4 scoring titles. He won 2 Finals MVPs and 1 MVP. He won 2 championships and won 2 Finals MVPs with those. His strengths are scoring, and weaknesses are nothing really. He joined the Royal Super Team like the crybaby he is, and he has the second most burned jerseys of all time behind number 1. You probably all know who he is before you watch this video. Number 2, Larry Bird. He averaged about 24.5 points, 10 rebounds, 6.5 assists, 1.5 steals, and under 1 block. He shot about 49.5% from field, 37.5% from 3, and 88.5% from free throw line. His best season, he averaged about 30 points, 9.5 rebounds, 6 assists, 1.5 steals, under a block, and shot 52.5% from field, 41.5% from 3, and 91.5% from the free throw line. And I don't count this as an award or anything, and you probably already know this, but 50-40-90 is when you average 50% from field, 40% from 3, and 90% from the free throw line at least. So yeah, Larry Bird had like 2 of those, I think, in his career. I don't know. I'm just saying this. So yeah, he made 12 All-Star teams and won 1 All-Star MVP. He made All-Rookie First Team and 1 Rookie of the Year. He made 3 All-Defense Second Team. He made 1 All-NBA Second Team and 9 All-NBA First Team. He won 2 Finals MVPs and 3 MVPs. He won 3 championships, and of those 3, he won 2 Finals MVPs. Strengths are offense, defense, and rebounding. If you see, I wrote down offense because like everything offense, like scoring, and he was a pretty good playmaker. So yeah. And his weakness was athleticism, being one of the least athletic players in the league. And number 1, the even bigger trader. He averaged about 27 points, 7.5 rebounds, 7.5 assists, 1.5 steals, and under a block. He shot 50.5 from the field, 34.5 from 3, and 73.5% from the free throw line. In his best season, he averaged about 30 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block, and shot about 48.5% from field, 31.5% from 3, and 71% from free throw line. He made 18 All-Star teams, winning 3 All-Star MVPs. He made All-Rookie First Team and 1 Rookie of the Year. He made 1 All-Defense Second Team and 5 All-Defense First Team, 2 All-NBA Third Teams, 3 All-NBA Second Team, and 13 All-NBA First Team. And he led the league in assists and in points won. He won 4 Finals MVPs and 4 MVPs. And out of his 4 championships, like I said, he won 4 Finals MVPs. Strengths are slashing, athleticism, playmaking, and defense when he actually cared about it. And his weaknesses are he's lazy on defense nowadays. When he was younger, he was a bad 3-point shooter, but now he's actually pretty good at it, and free throw shooting. And anything else? Well, he's a crybaby. He joined the Heat and the Lakers and had Anthony Davis get traded to the Lakers so that he could actually win another championship. And he has the most burned jerseys ever. He probably has twice as many as KD. And KD probably has millions. He probably has tens or hundreds of millions burned jerseys. Recap. 5 Scottie Pippen, 4 Julius Erving, 3 Kevin Durant, 2 Larry Bird, 1 LeBron James. Do you agree or disagree? Put your opinions in the comment section below. Unless it says LeBron James is the best player of all time, then I'll just delete that comment because Michael Jordan's better. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, set notifications, stuff like that. The more views and subs I get, the higher chance I probably post sooner. So yeah, subscribe.